Good morning, and welcome to Dr. K's Thoughts for the Day. I mentioned earlier this week that I'm from Oklahoma, and one of the things that Oklahoma is most famous for is the University of Oklahoma football team, the Sooners. And I find myself, since I've moved out of Oklahoma, to having to explain to people what a Sooner is. And they get more confused when they watch the football games on TV and the players run out on the field and people are singing Boomer Sooner, Boomer Sooner. So now I have to explain what a boomer is and what a Sooner is. Okay, you have to go back to like the mid-late 19th century. What is now Oklahoma was then called Indian Territory. And it was divided into sections, with each section assigned to a particular Native American tribe. Now, the area that is now central Oklahoma and includes Oklahoma City was unassigned lands. Still belonged to the Native Americans, but not assigned to a particular tribe. Now, this was at a time when the pioneers were running out of places to pioneer to. All the good places have been taken. Personally, I think these lands were unassigned because the Native Americans didn't want to live there, because all the good farmland was in the rest of the state. You know, you grow the peaches, the cotton, the peanuts. All you had in central Indian Territory was oil, and nobody knew how to use that back then, so it was useless. But the pioneers ran out of places to settle, so they went in to the unassigned lands to settle, which was illegal. And they would be chased out by the 9th Cavalry of the U.S. Army. The Native Americans called them Buffalo Soldiers because they were African American, and you know, that's what they called them. I mean, you won't see the NBA opening up a expansion team in Buffalo, in New York, and call them the Buffalo Soldiers because of that reason. You know, it just won't happen. But anyway, the Buffalo Soldiers would chase the settlers out of the unassigned lands, and those settlers were called boomers. Okay, so the Buffalo Soldiers chased the boomers out of the Indian Territory. And you got to remember, this was not too long after the Civil War, and so it was considered politically incorrect for black people to chase white people out of red people's property. So the papers got in on it, the voting population got outraged, and so Congress passed a law to open up the unassigned land to settlers. The land would be opened up on April 22nd, 1889. And the land would be given in lots for free on a first-come, first-served basis. And so but you could not go down there until April 22nd. But some people sneaked in before the 22nd to try to get themselves a piece of land. That's again illegal. Those were the Sooners. The Sooners were crooks. So when you watch television and you see the football team running out on the field and they're singing Boomer Sooner, Boomer Sooner, they're paying tribute to people who came into the area for unlawful purposes. Only in Oklahoma do you see this. You don't go to football games in Georgia and hear them singing Carpetbagger, Carpetbagger, you know. You don't go to football games in Canada and hear them singing Draft Dodger, Draft Dodger. You don't go to football games in Florida and hear them singing Cocaine Smuggler, Cocaine Smuggler. You don't go to football games in Los Angeles and hear them singing Illegal Alien, Illegal Alien. You don't go to football games in New York and hear them singing Sicilian Mobster, Sicilian Mobster. If they had football games in Belgium, they wouldn't be singing German Soldier, German Soldier. Only in Oklahoma do you hear this. Thank you for watching Dr. K's Thoughts for the Day.